I'm Roger Wood for Work Opportunities Unlimited with another in our series, Sounds of Success, true stories of how our valued teammates have created success in the workplace every day. In this program, we recognize a team member who has reached a milestone in successful placements of his clients in meaningful jobs. Roger Lachapelle is a career resource specialist developing jobs in the Auburn ME market of Work Opportunities Unlimited. I understand that you were given a Career Placement Milestone Award for your 100th job placement. Well, congratulations for that.
Well, thank you. Yeah, that was it was interesting for me to realize that nobody else in the company has ever reached 100. I was surprised about that because there are people that have been doing this for a long time. It happened, and that's a good thing.
Oh, so you're number one. You're the groundbreaker in this.
My understanding is I'm the first person ever to reach 100 placements. Yeah, I do what I'm supposed to do every day, and it seems to work.
And Roger accomplished that feat in just over 2 years. But let's back up and find out how he became a member of the Work Opportunities Unlimited team.
I have been in Work Opportunities. It was 2 years in February, and I was actually in education for 34 years. I was a high school principal.
Oh, wow, that's quite a career change, isn't it?
Yeah, well, 34 years, and retired and decided to do something else. I actually helped manage a security business for about 8 or 9 months, but I was sitting behind a desk shuffling paper, which I was having a hard time doing because I never sat that much. And this opportunity came, there was a job ad in the paper, and I applied for it and went for an interview in Portland and was fortunate enough to get the job.
And Work Opportunities Unlimited was fortunate enough to hire its premier job producer. For Roger Lachapelle, the biggest challenge transitioning from his old career to the new one was during the first few months.
I had several moments where I didn't feel like I wasn't accomplishing anything. What is job development? What am I supposed to do? I didn't have very many clients. I was going to work every day. They were giving me a paycheck. I hadn't placed anybody. I didn't have that many clients to work with. And it was just kind of after having a place to go to every day for 34 years and being in charge of a building with 2,000 people in it, and now all of a sudden I've got all kinds of time on my hands, and I'm going to places and meeting HR people and introducing myself. So just getting beyond that and feeling like I was accomplishing something, for me it took a good 2-3 months to get to the point where I finally realized, oh yeah, this is what's supposed to happen, and this is how it works.
Roger has placed so many clients in jobs, it's difficult to single out some of his most significant successes. But he says there have been some standouts, including Firdaus.
Firdaus was a lady who moved to Lewiston. She was Somali, but she had a college degree, really didn't know what to do. And, we went out and found out she could get certified as a teacher. She got a job teaching as an ed tech in a school. Then she wanted to start her own summer business, and I helped to do that. And it was just, it's like what we do for a living is we work hard at finding what each individual wants, and it was just a matter of sitting with her and finding out, what is it you want to do. And these are some of the options you have because of the fact you have a college degree, and you could teach if you want to. And I had an experience. I've run a couple of my own businesses, so when she wanted to start a business, that was an easy thing to help her with. And it just all kind of fell in place for her. I ran into her at the Career Center, and she looked at me and she said, "I've never said this to you, but you changed my life."
Another success story is the case of a couple from Bulgaria, both of whom found jobs through Roger's work. In the process, they also gained self-respect by removing themselves from state welfare roles.
For the kids also, and we had talked about this, it was important that they saw their parents working instead of living off welfare.
And what is Roger Lachapelle's advice to other team members who would aspire to reach his heights of job placement success?
I think it's back to developing relationships. I know today it's easy to have people apply online, to sit back and do everything on the phone, and I'm just the opposite. I tell all my clients, we're not going to apply online. You're going to go in with a hard copy of your resume. You're going to look somebody in the eye. You're going to shake their hand. It's about developing relationships. It's about seeing the person. Same thing with meeting new businesses. I mean, every time I have an opportunity, I go to a business I haven't been to yet and just introduce myself, give them my card. This is what I do.
He says he also finds it productive to talk to employers about the federal Work Opportunity Tax Credit.
I get phone calls now from businesses. A couple of them, I haven't even placed anybody there, but they want me to go in and explain to them how they can make that 8850 form part of their application process.
Finally, the key to team member success, he says, see as many employers as you can during the week. Roger Lachapelle, part of Work Opportunities Unlimited's Sounds of Success. I'm Roger Wood.